My lovely Virgos, welcome to your January 2020 reading, first reading for 2020, first reading for the new decade. It's proving to be quite a powerful month, a powerful initiation into the new decade. So let's see what's in store for you. This is a general reading for you, Virgo. It's a reading for Virgo sun, rising and moon sign. Listen to your rising sign and moon sign as well. Some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. If you would like a private reading, you can follow the link below to my website and book a private reading from there. I am also offering yearly readings for the month of December and January. So if you would like a yearly reading that is specific to you, then follow the link to my website and you can book that reading from there as well. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting and subscribing to my channel. Your support is very much appreciated. If you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, then you will know when I am posting new videos. So let's have a look at what's in store for January, because I know that's what you're here for, that's what you want to hear, that's what you want to know about. So, general reading, as I said, what you're coming from, a time for a bit of a recovery. So over, January, and I feel like this is coming from, over Christmas. December's always a hectic month. Christmas is always hectic. You're going to feel a little bit tired. So it's time to take a bit of a rest. And this could be, in December for some of you it's coming into January where you're feeling tired. It could be you've gone on a short break, a short holiday, have had a bit of a break, have a massage, just take a few days off, be kind to yourself, and rest up. That's really what that card speaks of. So it's really about being mindful of your health, recharge your batteries, and let's get ready for January. So let's move on to January. And in January, you've got the Queen of Wands. I love her. I think she's fabulous. The Queen of Wands. This speaks of the energy that's around you. It's one of really feeling quite dynamic, quite purposeful, quite focused, quite ready to pursue a new year, new ambitions, what's going to be achieved, sorting through all of that, getting it all organized. What goals do I want to set? What do I want to achieve? And I'm going to achieve them. I'm making this year absolutely successful and fulfilling, and I'm going to fulfill the dreams and ambitions that I have for the year. This is how you're feeling, Virgo. You're feeling really ready to take on 2020, to have this new start in this new decade and it's like putting in the work, following your purpose, following your life's purpose, following your ambitions, following it with enthusiasm and joy. And it's don't anybody get in my way. It's like you're putting yourself first in January for the setup for 2020. It's really about you. It's about Virgo. It's about what you want to achieve and how you're going to achieve it, and being very single-minded and very calculating and very unstoppable in achieving that. So I really, really like that. I like that a lot. And then it's crossed with the King of Cups, male or female, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, someone that is there, that is around you, that is supportive of you, that provides the emotional support, the emotional the emotional support, I suppose, the emotions that are around there, someone that's emotionally connected to you, a family member, a very good friend, a partner, whatever that is for you. But this person is really supportive of the journey that you're going on, the journey that you're embarking on, and is quite strong in that support, is very nurturing of you, and very supportive of you. So you've got some great support there from this person. For some of you, this is actually the energy that's coming in with you, of really being fiery and really being determined and really ready to move forward with confidence, but also with this self-nurturing and this intuitiveness that comes with it as well, and knowing what you want to move forward to, whether it's also doing some sort of voluntary work or spiritual work or healing work, or whatever that is for you. That's what the water signs have. That's what is represented by the King of Cups. Also knowing that what it is you want to do, you're going to achieve it. Kings don't have any doubt that they're going to be listened to by the universe, by source, by the divine, by whoever, even people around you. And those things, those desires are going to be fulfilled. What they're asking is going to be fulfilled. That's what the energy that kings and queens represent. And it's interesting because at the very start of the year, what have you got around you? Kings and queens. So that's a really strong energy, very, very determined energy in moving forward. I really like that, because what's your deepest desire? It's about a new beginning. Your deep desires and that's what comes to mind when I start this reading of this new decade for you, my lovely Virgos. It is a new beginning. It is a new start. It is, how am I going to take on this year that's going to represent the decade? And it's about putting into your reality what your dreams are, what you've always wanted to do but never quite had the courage to step out and do it. It's now time to step out and do it. It's now time to move forward and take on these new starts. And that's, for some of you, a move of location, a move of job. For some of you, I feel like it's a complete change of what you're doing, how you're earning your money, how you're earning your finances, where you're working, how you're working, who you're working with, or are you starting your own business? There's huge changes coming in for you, but it's something that you've desired for a long time. It's something that you've worked towards and never quite had the courage to take that step. Well, that step's happening in January. That opportunity, that drive. You're unstoppable, my Virgos. You're absolutely unstoppable. Any changes you want to put in place, you are supported. You see, look at all the hands. You are supported in whatever it is you want to do. However challenging it's going to be, you have support from the divine, from the universe, from God, from the angels, from source, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't matter what we call it. You're divinely guided. You have support, but you've also got support of people in your reality, in this 3D. You've got support from the people that are physically around you. So don't forget to ask for that assistance, ask for that support, especially when you're talking to your angels, your guides, the divine source, especially when you're talking to them, because they cannot help you unless you ask. Don't forget that. You need to ask them to step in and help you. You need to make the decisions. But once you've made the decision and taken that first step, they will come in to help you through your journey, help you through the bringing in the changes that you're wanting to bring in. So however challenging you feel like that is, you have support. So that then distributes that over many hands, and it eases that flow, if you like. So anything you face, you're not facing alone. Any challenges that come up, they're not going to be insurmountable. You are able to, I don't feel like they're a big thing. I don't feel like they're big issues. It's not going to be smooth sailing. There's going to be decisions to be made and things to do. There is support there for you in that change, in that bringing in that change. It's about releasing the resistance to that change and just going with it, and the support will be there for you. That's going to be a really important thing for you. What also comes up here is the moon. And this is about doing the soul searching. It's about looking behind things. It's about looking at, self-deception here. This is the subconscious. And what are you hiding from yourself? What do you need to look at? What do you need to bring up and look at in how you've been living, and what the changes you're wanting to bring in, and why you're wanting to bring those changes in? As long as you're not running away from something, because you can never run away from anything. Wherever you go, it follows. It's with you. It's part of you. So you need to stop and look and allow that to come to the surface, to deal with it, to have a look at it. And for some of you, it's your subconscious, your inner dreams. your inner desires of what you've wanted, what direction you've wanted to move in, and what you've wanted to have come into your reality. And it's time to bring that up to the surface, to allow that to manifest and be created. So, my lovely Virgos, that takes you as we progress through January. I really like this. You know, you're going to feel absolutely unstoppable. There's no choice but to move forward, but to bring in these changes. And so it's about really self-analyzing. What are your fears? What's stopping you from moving forward? What do you need to release in order for you to move forward? What patterns of thinking, what behaviors, what cycles that you're in? What's your self-talk? All that needs to, let's have a look at that. You have an opportunity to have a look at that. You do have a time in January where that's going to come to the surface. So don't rebury it. Let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at it. And it's very much about living in the now. It's not about feeling anxious about the changes that are coming in. It's about living in the now, a childlike energy. Children live in the now. And so it's about you living in the now and not worrying about the past or the future, but that what is going on now and what changes are you bringing in now as well. It's also, for some of you, memories of childhood are going to come up. And that may be part of this self-analysis where memories are going to come up from your childhood that need to be released. Conditioning that we have as children. Being told we're not good enough, or being told we can be better, or being seen and not heard. It's now you're an adult and you give yourself voice. So there's things that are going to come up for you from your childhood for you to look at, to analyze, to process, and to release. But it's also for some of you about living in the now and not showing, anxiety is fear of the future. Depression is living in the past. It's about releasing those things. We don't control, what's coming up ahead of us. All we can do is live in the now. That's what we can do, and how we behave and decisions we make in the now will eventually become the now in the future, but it's always the now. So that's going to be really important in moving forward as well. Stay with your dreams, stay with your ambitions that you have now, and take the steps, step by step, in bringing them into your reality, because the work's going to be there for you. It is going to increase your work, it is going to increase your finances and your prosperity, but it's also about working diligently, working through this, writing down your goals, writing down your dreams, and working towards them, because working towards them is going to shed light on your goals, on your dreams, on your journey, on your path, and things will unfold for you and bring you the future that you are planning towards, the future that you are desiring, which is going to be so important. It's so important. You've also got the Two of Swords, so don't fear any choices and decisions that you're needing to make. She's got a blindfold, but the blindfold, she can see through it, which means you can collect your facts, you can collect your information before making choices and decisions. So don't fear choices and decisions, because that brings in change, but also be confident in your choices and decisions that you make. Be confident in those. Collect your facts. Really balance. Two is about balance. So balance it out. Really work it out, what you're wanting, what direction you're wanting to move in, what choices and decisions you're wanting to make. That's going to be really important for you, and it's going to also make the process a lot easier. Once it's not going to, I feel like you're going to reach a point where it's not a choice, it's just going to be, that's what I'm going to do. So it's not this toing and froing decision making. You'll collect your facts and you'll know what choice is going to be right for you, and it's going to really set you up for the rest of the year. Certainly going to set you up through February, March and April. You've got the wish card, and this is your wishes are fulfilled. So it really is about defining your goals, defining the changes you want to bring in, defining what your purpose is, defining what you want in your future, having positive self-talk, getting rid of, eliminating, passing on, releasing anything that doesn't suit you, any old thought patterns, old ways of being, old self-talk. This always happens to me. I always get these situations coming up. I can never move forward. I don't have enough money. Those sorts, that needs to go. That needs to be turned around and made really positive. Positive way of being, positive way of thinking, because that is going to create your future. This is the genie card, this is the wish card, and it's the possibilities are all there for you to unfold for you. So that self-work, you know, most signs have got January as doing a lot of self-work to make that transition from the old self into the new self. This is a time of rebirth for you in this new decade. Okay, rebirth and a new way of being. And that's going to also bring in physical changes, as in change of living environment, change of location, change of lifestyle, change of job. It's going to bring in a whole lot of different things for each of you. And it'll be different in intensity for each of you as well. I'm going to draw a card from the Angels of Abundance to see, well, there it is, what is there for you. Attracting, not chasing. Attracting, not chasing. That's an interesting thing, isn't it? Because when you chase something, when you're chasing, it's always in the future and it'll stay in the future. It's like dangling the proverbial carrot. You never actually get it. It's just always in front of you. If you chase, if you attract, you bring it to you into your reality, into the now. Wise words. Wise words. Anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. Well, if that isn't what January is for you, my lovely Virgos, attracting, not chasing. Sit still within yourself. Release what's no longer needed in you. Change your behaviors, your attitudes, your way of thinking, your self-talk. And then bring to you, using the genie card, what you're wanting, what changes you're wanting to bring in. Fabulous. That's absolutely wonderful. If you would like to book a private reading, follow the link below to my website. You can book a private reading from there. Also, don't forget I'm offering the yearly 2020 readings for the month of December and January only. You will find that link on my website as well. I wish you much prosperity, many, many blessings to you, my lovely Virgos.